Hello everyone, welcome back to Wizign today. I am your host, Merlin, and one thing that people always love about my Christmas displays is how my tree, even though I use a, frankly, very inexpensive, pre-lit, artificial tree, how do I get it to look a lot more like a real tree than a lot of people who use artificial trees do? So today I am going to teach you some of those basic tips to take the look of an artificial tree from here to here, up to that next level, and just make it look a lot better. I'm also going to teach you a few tricks to help light your tree and make that process a little bit easier, especially if you, say, don't want to have to bend down and unplug things and replug them in every single time. Stay tuned for more. So your first step is to set up your tree like normal. So see, it's not the most attractive thing if you just kind of bring your tree right out of the box, plop it in the corner, and be like, hey, we're good. So after I get my tree set up, what I do is I fluff it. So what I do is I take all of these little branches throughout the entire tree and I spread them out. Because after it's been sitting in a box for probably, I'd say 11 months, it's gonna look pretty matted. This helps make your artificial tree look a lot more like it's an actual tree, even if it's one of the inexpensive PVC ones. Alrighty, so this is my 4 or 5 year old $65 tree from Target. None of the hacks that I'm showing you in this series is anything that is particularly expensive. In fact, I don't recommend that you spend a lot of money at one time on decorating for Christmas. Collect things over the years. I think that in the 3 years that I have really been decorating for Christmas, I have spent maybe $500 in total. And I am able to do that by shopping sales, as well as at the end of the season, shopping things that I know that I am going to use and need for the next year. And I reuse things from year to year. So some of the hacks that I'm going to teach you are how to reuse things. So I'm not going to be teaching you to use hot glue. I'm going to teach you to use, say, wire and hooks instead, so you can reuse it and change it up every year. That being said, there is one product that I recommend that you spend full price on, and when you see it at Target, Walmart, wherever your choice of Christmas supply shopping is, you purchase it. And that is a thumper, stomper, tapper. These are all names that it'll go by, but what it is it is an extension cord with a little button on it. What it does is it makes it incredibly easy to turn your lights on and off. All you have to do is push this little button with a foot, a hand, whatever, and your lights turn on or off. It makes it incredibly easy because you don't have to unplug and replug everything in. Now, prior to discovering these, what I had done is used power strips. That's not necessarily the best solution because you end up running tons of extension cords, which are ugly, but also a major safety hazard. These, you can plug them in right where you need them, and they're like $6. I got this one at Target for $6. I have like 3 or 4 more. I use them year round for things. Buy it. All you do is plug your tree into it, plug it into an outlet, and you're ready to go. I also recommend, if you have a larger tree, running extension cords from the higher parts of the tree down to the base and plugging them in that way. Because once you get past about 3 strands of lights, you risk tripping a breaker, and that's not good to do. It means you're drawing way too much power for that. Whereas if you run the extension cords and then plug them into something like this, it works a lot better. So thank you for watching this video today. This is how I set my tree up, and kind of the little tips and tricks that I know of to make that a little bit easier and to make it look better. In the next episode, I'm going to go over how I hang ornaments and balls on my tree, and kind of how I go on further from this. Thank you. And as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment with your thoughts.